Good afternoon, Safe Haven. Hope everybody's had a good day. May 5th, May 6th, maybe. I don't know. 6 o'clock in the evening, just getting off work. Had a really peaceful day today. Very unusual. I've been noticing how things have been changing as of late. I don't know if it's my twin flame or if it's just another door opening up as far as spirituality goes. I'm not exactly sure. I know I've posted some videos before about my twin flame and how recently I've been starting to feel her, and I've noticed some things changing since then. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I know that the pains that I'm feeling, like in my heart and stuff like that, are probably hers, more than likely hers. It's definitely a major sign of a twin flame symptom. I do know that the pain that I'm feeling, if it is her, it's not a good pain as far as her goes. If she is, if I am correct, the pain that I'm feeling in my chest is her missing, reminiscing, or depressed or sad, or whatever the case may be. And I know that I had mentioned something about being more peaceful and feeling more peaceful, and it's not because, obviously, that's because she's in pain. That's definitely not it. I think that I know that I cannot feed into that pain. I cannot allow it to affect me in the negative. So I don't know if it's me subconsciously feeling it, her sadness, and I'm flipping the script on her, because the negative from me, if I was to be affected negatively from her negativity, it would only continue pushing her away. I cannot allow that to happen. And not that I want her to heal. I want her to be healed. I want her to stop hanging on to the past. I want her to do what she wants to do. I want her to be happy, whatever that is. It doesn't matter if I'm in her life or not. I don't care. Well, I can't say that I don't care, but if she's happy, I'm happy, and I know that what I feel is telling me that she's not. She has to heal. She has to go through the healing process, like what I did. Every day it's a struggle. Every day that it's a fight. She is married, and like I said, I want her to be happy. And if that means her being with her husband, then I want her to be happy. Most time, twin flames don't work. It's hard for one to heal, especially if one is in a relationship. Twin flames is more 5D than it is 3D. Getting yourself into a marriage is more 3D than 5D. It's more or less the ego. Twin flames are meant to be together. If not in this lifetime, the next lifetime. If it doesn't happen in this lifetime, then God will give us another opportunity in another lifetime. And that pain that she's experiencing and the pain that I've experienced is only going to help make us stronger. And we cannot hold on to that pain. God has has put an individual in our life to correct us from that pain, to show us that pain, and to help us with that pain, to heal from that pain. And if it doesn't happen, then God will give us another opportunity. It's like the spiritual awakening. God gives us opportunity after opportunity to heal ourselves. And the spiritual awakening, that's the process of healing ourselves. So when we're born, we experience life, we live life, and then we die. And if we don't find that ultimate peace and love, the one that God carries, then He gives us another chance of life. He'll put us into another womb to give us another chance. Time doesn't exist with God. It only exists with man. And who's to say that there isn't another life after this life? Who's to say that we're not planted into another being and given birth and conceived to live life again with the trials and tribulations that we experience in life, and God testing our faith. And I am sorry that I'm all over the place. Whatever's coming to my head. I don't know if you notice my ears are red. Normally when my ears are red, my energy is increased. Sometimes my cheeks will get red too as well. And that's only because my energy is increasing. I can feel it at the top of my head right now. Right here. It's tingly. It's itchy. I feel like I've got electricity coming out of my head. I can feel it. But who's to say that He doesn't do that? Who's to say that He doesn't give us chance after chance to find Him, to find love, to find peace? Most people, they go through their whole lives and can never seem to let go. People who go through the spiritual awakening and experience finding love and peace are very rare human beings. They probably make not even a piece of the population in this world. I know where I'm going when I die. There is no doubt in my mind. My run is over on this earth. When I die, I know that when I die, my soul is going to ascend to heaven. I know that without a doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. Even people that are in church and they're religious, they're still hanging on to pains. And they can't seem to let it go. The reasoning behind them searching for God in church and religion. Most people get into a religion because they've had enough. And they want to find God. And I'm not saying they don't find God. I'm not saying that at all. And I'm not saying that they're going to go to hell. I'm not saying that at all either. 18:11, 6:11, but it says 8:11, and I've seen it 8:11 about 4 times today. Of course, I have not looked up the number. I probably should, just to see what it means, but I don't know if you saw it, but 8:11. But God is awesome. He's going to come back. There is going to be a second coming. We don't know when. We don't know when the time is or when it's going to happen. But the people that go through life and die with pains in their hearts, and they're hanging on to that misery and that turmoil that's been eating them up inside, I feel that person, and not saying that they weren't saved and they're damned to hell, I'm not saying that at all, but I feel that God's going to give them another opportunity, and they're going to be reborn, and God's going to give them another chance and another chance to find that peace until His second coming. How awesome is that? I'm not 100% certain, it seems like a pretty good theory to me. I mean, we were created in God's image, and as human beings, we are love and peace. We are supposed to be love and peace if we are supposed to be more godlike. I mean, when we die, our flesh rots away. It doesn't go with us when we go to the next world. So obviously the flesh doesn't matter. What matters is our soul, and the awakening, finding love and peace, is a baptism of the soul, cleansing your soul of all the misery and pain that you've been living with. Think about that. That's awesome. It's an awesome thing that you are capable of doing that, and no longer, wow, that's incredible. So it's amazing that God can do that and will do that for us, giving us opportunity after opportunity. It's like how twin flames work, and the familiarity when you first meet your twin flame in the 3D. The familiarity of the twin flames is because you guys had another life before this life, and it's the mirror effect. When you see them, they look familiar. It's because you did have past lives, and they're there to show you your pains and sorrows. God created another human being to show you that. And if you can't heal yourself, God will put you in another lifetime, and you'll be born again, and you'll experience pains and sorrows, and then you'll meet them again. That is the ultimate love. More than likely, like I said, twin flames won't work, and you will die with the pain still on you, and you'll be reborn to experience life again and the test again. That's incredible. If you think about it, if that really is what's going to happen, and it seems to make sense to me. I mean, if this life doesn't matter, and we're here to be tested, and to test our faith, that's incredible. I'm really trying to wrap my brain around it, and it's pretty incredible if you think about it. I have found so much peace, and here lately, I have found even more peace. And my energy, wow, that ear is so red. I have found so much peace and love, and I carry it throughout the day, and it makes me so emotional. I'm doing everything I can to not cry because it's so beautiful, and it's such a great experience. And I know that I said that it's her pain that I'm feeling, and I should be getting sad with her, but I can't do that. I can't. I have to be full of love, and I have to be full of peace, because if I'm healing myself, I'm healing her as well. I'm helping her, but in the meantime, while she's feeling that love from me, that's only going to keep her running after me now and chasing after me. She's fighting it. The pain that I'm feeling is her fighting the connection. We do not have to be a couple. Twin flames do not have to be a couple. You can be friends. It's really tough to just be friends, especially when you experience what you experience with each other. But if you are married, you have to be respectful for that, because twin flames are love and peace, the ultimate love. And if it causes another soul damage, then that's the ego. If her and I were to connect again in the 3D, and we wind up cheating or having a romantic relationship, that would be hurting her husband, and that's not right. That would be our ego and not the spirit that would be in the way. Twin flames are meant to happen. It's meant to be. If not in this lifetime, the next lifetime. If she is married, then that's life. That's how it's going to be. If your twin flame is married or in a relationship, that's how it's going to be. But remember, twin flames are meant to be, if not in this lifetime, the next lifetime. I know I keep mentioning that, and I know it's tough, especially if you're in separation and you're experiencing that heartache. Get rid of it. I know it's so tough. I know it's hard, but it's not helping. If anything, it's pushing them away. And I know it's hard. You've experienced a love like you've never experienced before in your life. How can you let that go? But you can let it go, and you can still love them. You can still love yourself. If you love yourself completely and heal yourself completely, it's going to heal them, because you are one. You have to let them go, because it's only going to keep pushing them away. The more miserable you are and the more heartache you have, the more you're going to push them away and keep pushing them away. I promise you, it's going to happen. You have to give it time, but you have to heal yourself. That's why twin flames hardly ever work, because you know how tough it is. There's that test of knowing that it was such a great love and it was such a great experience. And that's that test to be able to overcome that. And it's not that you're overcoming that love, you're overcoming that misery and the pain that was separated you from that love. I hope I'm making sense, because my brain is all over the place. It's constantly going. You have to heal yourself. And I know that I've said these in other videos before, but you have to heal yourself. I know that I've changed the subject probably about 3 or 4 times. Oh, my ear's ringing. This ear is ringing. So I've got this. I've had this. Was epiphania, whatever you call it. Pardon me if I said it wrong. The Bible mentions the right hand of God, and it also mentions the left hand. Things it says in the Bible about the left is not good. Certain scriptures, and you can look it up. And I know there's not believers in there. Some believers don't. Some people don't believe in the Bible. I get it. I understand. No problem. I'm not judging you, but there are some who do. And the Bible mentions about the left side of the Bible of God being damned and cast into the lake. If you're experiencing, and this is just a theory. This is just a theory. I only go by what I feel and what I've experienced personally. Theory goes, and this is, you can look this up. If you have a left eye twitching, they say that that's somebody speaking of you negatively. If your right ear rings, pay attention to your thoughts. Right ear ringing is good. Left ear ringing is bad. And it's not necessarily maybe you. Maybe it's somebody that you're around. If you're around somebody, or if you're walking by somebody, and all of a sudden your left ear rings, maybe that person that you're walking by is having a hard time. They're going through some struggles. Or if you're walking by somebody and your right ear rings, they are in a healing process maybe, or they are close to God maybe. Just pay attention to stuff like that. I don't know this for sure. I only say this because I have experienced it with other people. Pardon me. So if you get ringing in your ear, or you experience these things, just pay attention to the details. Pay attention to what you got going on in your surroundings. I'm getting into traffic. Sorry, I don't want to be distracted while I'm driving. There is some traffic going on here. But I hope I'm making some sense. Like I said, I'm all over the place right now. My brain is I constantly got information coming in. I know I said in my last video that I hadn't slept last night. I passed out, I think, before 9 o'clock in the evening, and I was up at 4. I don't remember. I do remember some odd things happening as I woke up in the morning. I kind of had an adventurous night, but I don't really remember a lot of details involved because I've been so tired and exhausted. But I've got this pain in my chest, and I know that I know what it is. There's nothing wrong with me physically. I'm probably in some of the best shape in my life right now. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. These videos that I make are unedited. They're raw. I'm not reading anything. Obviously, you can tell I'm not reading anything. There's no scripts anywhere. I don't have anything hanging anywhere. It's just stuff coming up the top of my head as I'm speaking. A lot of peace today, considering I'm still getting messages from my twin, and I don't mean in the 3D, I'm speaking of the 5D. These videos, I know I speak a lot of words and sayings that some people may not understand. I apologize. I do know that these videos that I'm posting are mainly about spirituality, twin flames, and just different things. So hopefully I was a help. I helped you with some things. Whatever I said, I know I was all over the place. I hope you guys have had a good day, a good life. If you're just waking up, good morning. I love you. Enjoy your day. If you're going to bed, good night. I love you. And I hope you have a good evening and sweet dreams. And until the next time, love and peace. Godspeed.